All right, we're going to try this one more time. If you're on here, I'm trying to look. I think what happened is Lars tried to call me when I did this earlier. And then when I muted him, it muted this, and then I couldn't figure this out. One thing is Facebook has changed some of this stuff, but this looks like the microphone is working. So we're going to go with this one more time. This is the recap of what I said to myself on here a few minutes ago. We're going to talk about fogs. That's the first thing up to discuss. Here's the deal. There's a few things here. Let's first talk about why is Tam counting the fogs. I'm counting the fogs because many years ago when I was doing home health, my patients would say, like I would come in, let's say today, August 18th, Tamara, we had a fog this morning. I go, I saw that. And then they said, you know what that means? And then I would say, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? That means we're going to get a snow. And then sometimes it'd be a heavy fog. That was a heavy fog. We're going to have a heavy snow. Okay, so that's how I got to know the old folklore of the counting the fogs. Now, that being said, there has been some discussion in Messenger, etc., in other groups about counting the fog that hits the ground versus counting the fog like I do. Okay, there's different ways to do this. And for 9 years, I have been counting the fogs that are not touching the ground because that's just how, and when I looked this up, it's okay that I do it that way. And I thought about it and I said to myself, we're going to keep this consistent with what I've done for the past 8 years. So in my 9th year, I'm not going to switch it out. So we will count the fogs that we see. I know about low-lying, the clouds and all that. I know that. I've been over all that in the past. So those of you that are new to my channel, which I really thank everybody that has been sharing and liking. I've got people I didn't even know were watching it. This is what I do. You get your calendar out and those of you that don't have a clue what I'm talking about, you're going to get a jump start. We've had 18 fogs, okay? So I am in Western North Carolina. I live in Mitchell County. We're also known for Hurricane Helene. If you get the Angel Network, watch Scars on the Mountain. I have not watched it. Don't know that I'll be able to watch it for a while. Just because I just don't know if I can. But it's very good, and a lot of people recommend it and all that kind of stuff, so you could see what happened in our neighboring county, Yancey County. So you're going to mark the fogs, right? Now, you're saying, Tam, why do I need to mark the fogs? Well, because if you're new here, we have prizes. In the first week of September, I do drawing of names, all that kind of stuff. So you want to keep track of this. If you don't live in our area, in the 828 area, then you count your fogs too, and you get extra throw-ins. Okay, so we got that straight. Now, what do the fogs mean? As I said, a recap, that means how many snows in the upcoming winter. That would be for us, 2026, 2027. Now, some of my new people may be asking, well, you've done this for 8 years. How have you done? Second year was great. I was pretty much on spot 95%. Most of the time it's a 50-50 thing. So yes, I know this is not 100%, but in a world that we need to have some fun, I think it's fun to count the fogs and then see how it's going to be for the upcoming winter. Now, last year we had 2 no fog days. Typically, we're going to run in that 2 to 5 no fog days. We start to panic about right now. Panic mode. Don't panic. I mean, we could go and then all of a sudden, no fog, no fog, no fog. So there's still hope. Those of you that love snow, you're happy. You're getting the snowboards out, the skis out, all that kind of stuff, and you're ready for winter. And I think that's probably a good idea because here's the other deal. El Nino. It is a strong El Nino this year, which now looks like we're going to really have a cold, wet winter. Preferably not ice. That's all I'm asking for. I don't like ice. Ice you can't go have fun in. And when you get my age, we're a fall risk. And then The third thing is, and I went to this last year, don't know that I'm going this year. I have not decided. It's the Woolly Worm Festival and Banner Elk. Google that, or Chat GPT, or whatever. The Woolly Worm Festival, I might go to. Might go to. And then what we do is then we have the fogs, and we have the woolly worm, and then we have the El Nino, and the good old faithful old farm, the almanac thing, right? And then we take all that information, no degrees, just like a lot of us are now attorneys and jury duty people for a certain case that everybody's watching. We will not talk about that right now. But anyway, and then all of us that are wannabe meteorologists will then look and see if our science matches up to people like Jason Boyer in the Asheville area. Okay, so that's it. If you have questions, those of you that are joining me live, number one, thank you very much for taking some time out in your evening to talk. It's called Let's Chat. Let's Chat Tuesday. Almost forgot. I did this for a long time. Every Tuesday, come on here. And when I had the SCAD heart attack, I kind of quit doing all that. But anyway, we might pick it back up. We might pick back up the Let's Chat Tuesday, where we just talk about random things, because that's what I like to do. And I think that's it, my friends. I'm not going to keep you. Number one, if you're new to my page here, let me know. Number two, feel free to share. You don't have to share this live, but share when I do the reports in the morning. Thank you very much. Number three, are you ready for winter? Does this make you happy to hear that we've had 18 fogs, which now looks like 18 snows and counting? And I think that's it. So all of you have a good one. Those of you catching this on the replay, thank you for stopping by. And until next time, I'm signing off. See you in the morning. Bye-bye.